God. We
Oh my
are
God, what's
live.
happening?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Everything went daijoubu.
Dajobu. Kimochi.
Yeah, well, hello everyone. Not much people here right now. I hope Felix, if you're listening to this, please do the
Oh,
Twitter,
damn
do the
it.
Facebook. I completely forgot about Facebook actually. Now thinking about it. Oh well, I can work with that. So yeah, let's just um, see if some people join and we will start talking a bit more. For everyone who's already here, today it's not going to be Felix and myself, but it's actually Stefan, that's me, and Henne.
That's me. Hello.
And instead of doing graphics or something, we're going to do coding, as you can already see.
Yay.
Yay, coding. Words and symbols.
This is madness.
So we haven't been streaming for a while.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's been a while. But we worked a lot, so especially today we were working on something that we worked a lot on. And we can also show off some in-game footage of the area Felix is working on, and maybe even what you have been working on. I actually need to check it out. I didn't see that you mapped all the details.
Yeah,
So for people right now, they can actually
it
look at.
didn't take that long because honestly, on those snow maps, it's much quicker to map because you don't need to map as many details like the plants, for example. You have much less plants on the snowy maps, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but actually, we probably need some details here and there to
yeah. I
make
mean,
it more interesting.
I've mapped in some of your some of those rock formations that you also used on the previous maps. Make it a
I
bit
see, I
more
see. Yeah.
to make it a bit more to give it a bit more variety. But otherwise, it still went by pretty quick, which is a good thing, I think, because I mean, less time, yay.
Yeah, so we can make more maps. Usually making maps doesn't take so long anymore, especially the outside maps with the height map
Yeah,
and everything.
I mean, if you're really into the tile set, if you get into the routine, then it's really much quicker than in early development because you have so many tools now with the height map and the thing that the selection improvement that Felix implemented, like that you can jump to a layer by just pressing Alt
Click,
and
yeah,
clicking on
you
a
just click, yeah. It's really
yeah, that's
helpful actually.
really helpful. I mean,
Yeah.
especially while mapping the details on the town map, it was extremely helpful because you had so many layers.
Yeah. Well, I kind of needed that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's it was necessary, but it would have been much slower to map without the feature
Ooh,
that
so
Felix
many
implemented.
people.
19? No, wait. I still don't see the stream starting for me.
Really?
It is on.
It should be.
Are you doing it on Radical Fish?
It's on RadicalFishGames.
Oh, God damn it! I thought it was on Radical.
No. It's on RadicalFishGames as usual.
That's good to know because I almost posted the wrong link in a forum. Okay, then
And
and I just said hello to an empty chat. That's great. Hello again. Full chat. in the right channel.
All right, so Felix just said that stream is running
True
fine.
or high.
Yeah, I'm just like OBS is running on the Radical Fish account, and I am logged in as Radical Reggie Dan. Hello, you see right there. Also, actually, let me hide the mod symbols.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Oh, did it again.
post.
Oh, actually, Atlaser is here too. Awesome. Actually, let's check out Twitch RadicalFishGames. And let me quickly change the thingy. I forgot about it. The stream title.
Oh yeah, right, of course. Let me just post stream.
So let's give
Okay,
it
just
some
posted
more
the.
like 8 minutes or something, and then we're going ahead and start.
Let's give it some oomph.
Some oomph.
All right. Yes, it's a good idea. I mean, I just posted it in the world famous multimedia access forums. Okay, okay. Yes, it's a good idea. I mean, I just posted it in the
Why can't I hear you?
world famous multimedia access forums. Okay.
I actually can hear the stream on your end.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird because I muted it, so you shouldn't hear it.
I'm not sure what's going on, but whatever, man.
Or can you wait a second? I mean, can you hear other sounds as well from me? Which I guess I could just activate music for a bit, and then you can test if you could hear other sounds as well, because you
No, maybe
shouldn't.
I think it was because I opened Twitch in a browser window and I kind of like
Yeah,
it's all
because
right.
I mean,
It's not a problem.
it would have been weird because I have muted the Twitch stream.
Yeah. So thanks, Peanut Shotzi. And actually, today we're not doing any art. There's no art at all. All art is done, and we're just using graphics today.
Yes.
And there's going to be coding. I already have my trusty IDE open. We're gonna actually need this file first.
All right.
So yeah, hey everyone. Yeah, Let's just say it. I'm not much of an artist. I do some concept art for CrossCode, but I'm not really good at drawing in perspective or anything.
I like your art, but I guess it would have been a bit confusing for people that I mean, it's always a special challenge to draw like live and with people watching, and then with all the stress, and you gotta hurry up and all that. So I mean, people would be confused that there is a different art style all of a sudden, and
Yeah. Also, I'm not
we don't want.
very trained with the graphic tablet, so
Hmm?
I tend to like take too long to even make the outlines, and like Felix is just putting on blobs
Yeah.
on the screen, and it looks good.
Yeah, Felix is really good with like drawing spontaneously, and I mean, I guess he has a lot of practice with that because he has already done it like 7, 8 years ago. When do you remember the MSN Messenger and the MSN Plus like add-on with the
Mm-hmm.
drawing
Yeah, I remember.
plugins. Yeah, and back then Felix even like had a habit of drawing like spontaneous sketches in the chat window
All
whenever
right.
was in the mood or something. I think I still got some of those sketches saved from Felserbor, for example.
You mean from Felslabor?
Felslabor, right. Not to be confused with Felserball, the prototype of CrossCode.
Yeah, a very prototype. Do you
Very
even
important
Gryffindor?
prototype. Oh God.
uh,
Hey, Sorata. Yeah, the quick scribbles in MSN. Oh yeah, right. You had a different style back then with the scribbles, but I mean, still, it was, I think, still a good training doing those like uh, really quick scribbles back then. Oh
Actually,
man,
never used
MSN.
that feature. I just use it to constantly bug Felix, and that's all. There you go.
Mm.
So
MSN was such a fun chat program. I mean, we
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 both
also
have
had a habit of
obviously we both have a very different definition of fun.
I wouldn't say it was good, but it was really fun in the sense of that it had a lot of useless, silly features that could be used to annoy your chat partner, like
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
The sound
those
thingy.
sounds, for example.
Yeah. Oh boy.
It was. I still have the sound packages from back then, but I mean, sadly, we can't use them anymore. But hey,
We should
Chronomoogle,
use
what
some
kind
of the
of?
sounds in CrossCode.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, by the way, something that I just want to get out of the way. Uh, I think Peanut Shatsi is quite an adorable name, but it really confused me like a few minutes ago. I was like, you were like saying, yeah, thanks, Peanut Shatsi, and I was like, what? Do you have
I
a
you actually thought I
like
was
girl
referring to
attending?
you.
Oh no, actually
All
no. But
right.
I was
Of
like thinking that
course.
you had a girl attending that had Peanut as a nickname, as a cute nickname.
Oh, that's actually cute.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's Peanut. Hmm.
All right. All right. It's 50 minutes past 8, so I think we should probably start, right?
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
So again, welcome everyone to another CrossCode Dev stream. Again with me, Stefan. Hello. And my co-host, Hannah.
Hello, I'm Hannah. I'm not on camera, sadly,
Yeah, Felix
for you.
sadly can't join today, so you will see him again soon. I promise.
Most likely.
Yeah. And he will do some art. So there's no art today. I'm very sorry. But we're doing some coding, some real coding, not just some small little fixing, but real coding. We're really creating new code. That sounds
What?
very, very weird, but whatever. Um, yeah, and what we're actually going to do is work on the quest system. So, past couple of weeks, we actually worked quite a lot on the system. We came up with a way to handle quests, to even make random quests possible. And Felix worked a lot on a kind of graphics for that, for the menu. I worked on implementing those menus, and
Hmm?
um, so far, what you actually can see, we can actually show that off. Is I hope everyone can see that the new synopsis menu with the current status. So you can see your current task
Hmm?
and your currently favorite faved quest, marked quest if you want so. So you will be able to like highlight one quest, and this will always be displayed on the top right corner.
Hmm?
And we can actually show off how this looks if you like start a quest. So I talked to Carla here, and she starts a quest, and there you go.
And of course, the stream is kind of a few seconds behind for me, but oh no, it's okay.
Yeah,
That's the usual with Twitch, honestly.
yeah. So yeah, I will. I don't know if I can like show you my screen. I think this would be a little bit too much for my PC. So
No, it's
I'm
it's
sorry.
all right. I mean,
I'm
I
sorry.
don't need to like pay that much attention to your screen in real time. I mean, I mostly know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah. Quests. So uh, so as you can see, you have like a quest is has tasks. So right now we see the task find the broken chakram, and then there is like there can be multiple subtasks.
mhm,
That's kind of like collect these and the number. And we can actually collect this item, and there's another color popping up. And we can see how this changed. So now it's telling me to go to a strange player in Rookie Harbor and talk to him.
mhm.
And if I do that and talk to Carla here just for testing, the quest is not there anymore because it's actually solved. There's no UI for that right now, but actually quests are already implemented and they work. They are not tested, so there's going to be a lot of testing for them, and I hope that our players will find a lot of bugs that we can fix because there's obviously it's a complicated system because we wanted something that is extensible and we don't want to make special cases for every quest.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, why not start with like um, saying what we define it as a quest. So first off, there are two different kinds of quests. There is the static quests. Those are quests you can, which we actually create in an editor and then just put NPCs everywhere, and those are like the important quests, like in Xenoblade, those quests you get from the named players,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
named NPCs. And then there are random quests, so we can actually create a quest which has no ID attached to it, and so it's a random quest, and you just can complete it. It's just a fetch quest, like you know from an MMO, right?
Mhm.
So and the good thing is like everything can basically start a quest. So you could talk to an NPC, and the NPC could give you a quest. We can easily generate these random quests, and for those static quests, we can actually type in. Um, Oh, is there a question already? When I happen to do something related to a quest of mine rather than the currently active quest, will it pop up in the corner like in Borderlands? I'm not sure. I think we can do that. It's really no problem to do that. I
Mhm.
would make it optional though, because I tend to like to have a quest highlighted and concentrate on that quest, and I'm not very in favor of another quest coming by. But something like a little pop-up that tells you you finished a task will certainly be there. So that's something like, as I said, every these small widgets, like in CrossCode when you get money or something like that, that's essentially the same that will happen to tasks. You complete a task, and
Mhm.
there will be a little information window telling you you completed the task. And
Which is like one of the most, how do you say it? One of the most, uh, God damn it, my vocabulary is failing me. It's good to see for players. Okay.
yeah, I think it's like we will just implement it. It's already working somehow, and now we're going to implement all the UI. So actually, I can show this off. There's actually already the quest menu I'm currently working on. There's just the name of the quest, a description, and a blue box and the
Mhm.
location. The blue box will have all the tasks, the last tasks you completed in there. So, and on the right side, you will later have a list of all the active quests, all the solved quests, and all quests, and like in an inventory. So, just the
Mhm.
missing. There's just UI missing for that. That's what I'm currently working on.
All scream for Berg and Ice.
Also, that's
I
I
mean,
just took that. I just took that from the design. It's
yeah,
here
yeah.
from here.
I mean, people who've played the demo should know which quest that would be.
Yeah.
The the infamous Bergen quest.
Yeah. So yeah. Going back to the static quest for a minute here. This is the editor for static quest, so we actually have an editor where we like say the name of the quest. There's a level, an order value, which is used to sort all quests. Description, a briefing. Briefing is basically what you get as an end description. Rewards, and then a list of tasks. And basically, we just can have these important quests in one place, so we don't end up having them all somewhere, which makes it really hard to have them listed somewhere, right? Like I
Hmm?
remember from the RPG Maker where you just made quests and you're not really sure where the quest starts, and you always have to know as the developer where everything is.
Yeah, right.
And having a central place where you can just change a value and it doesn't breaks everything is really helpful. So yeah, and today we're going to do something for this quest, and this is this dialogue here. This is the dialogue you get when you accept when you get a quest, and you get like this little accept dialogue where you just have an overview over over the first task, your rewards, and the description of the
Hmm?
quest. Similar to Xenoblade. I think we really copied a lot from Xenoblade here.
Yeah, but I mean, if something works, then
Yeah, I think it's okay. So
I mean,
I'm not sure if we
especially,
can make this all happen today. So don't get your hopes up, but
I mean,
we will do our best.
especially for things that are just um, like interface things, which has in interface things, the highest priority always is that it's easy to understand and quick to navigate. And if you know that some kind of way to do it works, then there is no reason to do it differently just because someone did it the same. So I mean,
Yeah,
and because
definitely. I
Xenoblade did
agree. I agree. So
and because Xenoblade really did a lot of things really well, that might be the reason why we do quite a few things like they are in Xenoblade. So
yeah, it's not so bad. So, but yeah, so I think we could just jump right into that. So I already have all these graphics you can see right here ready. So obviously the text and everything is already there. The item graphics. And this huge box, we will not draw this huge box, of course. We
mm,
use something called a 9 patch here. But before we start with this, we actually need something so an NPC can tell the system that it should pop up, that it should create this dialogue.
mm,
So for that, we need a new event step. And this means we're actually going to create a new event step on the stream.
wow.
So event steps are basically what makes our scripting system work. So just start here a map, and those of you who use scripting engines like the RPG Maker, for instance, already know what is going to happen.
Mm. Before we continue, just two quick shout outs. One shout out back to Felix, who's at the so-called hackerspace in Saarbrücken. Hello,
Yeah.
hackerspace. Hello,
Hello,
Felix.
everyone at
Hello,
Hackspace.
company. And a second shout out from me personally to someone who's watching for the first time. Hey, Shannon. Okay,
Hello,
go on.
Shannon. Uh, yeah. So events are events. um,
No way.
Basically, we use them to start conversations, like we to show a message with the face of a character and everything and the text. And we also need something like that so you can talk to an NPC, and this NPC basically has an event step that says, all right, start the quest. I already added one step that is like start static quest, But it's really easy. It just tells you which quest you want to start, and that's it. But we need something to get this dialogue working. Because you can decline a quest, you can actually say, no, I don't want to. There should be some way to um, check after you press something on the dialogue. Like if you, for instance, press decline, then the NPC maybe says something different than when you switch click on accept. So we need something there too, and that's going to be very easy. We're just using uh, our var system for that.
Mhm.
So I guess we'll just so jump right into it, right?
Yeah, right.
So to start creating event step, we have this event step object here where we just put the name in. So um, I would just call it open quest dialog. And this basically derives from a base class which already has like the most important functions and everything. So we just need to override whatever we see fit. So for this, for instance, we basically just want to have the event step run as long as the dialog is open. And for
Uh, just a
yeah,
quick question for everyone. I hope the screen is big enough for everyone. I mean, for me, it's okay if I go full screen. So just putting it out there because I mean, we had the problem in past streams that some people
yeah, because
or
Felix
the
has a full HD monitor, but I don't.
oh, okay, yeah. I mean, it's okay if I use like full screen. So I guess for most people with a bigger monitor, it should be all right.
Yeah, if someone has a problem with that, I can increase the text size. No problem.
Yeah, right.
Um, I know it's really not changeable, but I always wonder why the player should decline a quest. That's true.
I
I don't
mean,
know
it
why you
it
should do
depends on the
that.
kind of quest. I mean, it always depends. I mean, I guess most games just do it because it's polite to allow the player to decline a quest. But in some games, it actually makes sense because quests might actually be timed, for example, or are like change the world in some way. Like for example, I mean, we might have this in CrossCode as well, right? That you basically take a quest and then a special enemy, for example, might appear on a certain map that wouldn't be there
Yeah,
otherwise.
we can do that.
Like and sometimes players might not want to have that enemy on that map for some reason. I mean,
Yeah, I see where you're going with this.
and also, as I said, about the politeness, why not? I mean, it's. I think it's just a good feeling for the player to be able to decline it, even if he wouldn't actually do it most of the time. It's like it's empowering, I think. Or no, but I guess. I mean, it's like with in some RPGs, like uh, I think it was in many Final Fantasy games that you get like a choice, but the choice doesn't really affect anything. Like you get to uh, ask a question, and then you can either decline the question or uh, accept it, but it doesn't really change anything. I mean, here in CrossCode, it does change that you don't get the quest if you decline, but you can still get it later. So, whatever. Oh yeah, right. That's something I forgot. Like Felix just said something about the cross-central questions, but I guess we won't do that today.
I can take a look at them. Give me a second. I mean, it's no problem if it's a question I can answer. There are obviously some questions that Felix should answer, as he's the creative director.
Yeah, I'm.
Let's see.
Depends on the question, I guess.
First of all,
And
thank you. I'm so pleased with the hedgehog sandwich. Thank you so much, Surprise. I really appreciate it. I haven't gotten to attend the streams. Maybe I should do the same way Felix did it. So let's put this aside here. And let's this from Banana Man. So
Yay,
thanks,
Banana Man.
thanks Banana Man, for your appreciation. Oh, and there are a lot of questions.
We're getting popular, I guess.
I think I can answer some of those questions again from Banana Man. So let's go through them here quickly. So I really want to do some coding today because we always promised coding, and of course I don't want to.
It's good to know that people actually like to watch coding because I think in some streams we were a bit worried about people rather seeing graphics instead of coding.
I mean, it's all right. I can understand it. Sometimes coding can be very, very tiresome, and you need to think about
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
and it's
and not
getting yeah,
and
but yeah, go
not
ahead.
everyone can like get into coding and find it interesting in
Yeah,
contrast to
definitely. So
graphics. I mean,
that's why
graphics.
I'm always mixing up. So everyone, I'm probably not going to have the code window open all day. It's probably going to be testing the game again and again to see if the
Yeah, yeah.
everything works. Actually, thinking about it, but let's just answer the questions here quickly. If you were to compare yourself with any animal, what would it be and why? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know.
Pair ourselves with.
I actually thought about this, and I'm not sure. Hannah,
I mean, for
maybe you know what kind of animal you would be.
it's obvious, isn't it? I would be a chicken. Bok, bok, bok.
Ah, of course.
Not
My
really, I guess,
brain.
but
Yeah, yeah, it makes
yeah, but
sense.
I mean, I I would try to, or rather, I would hope to be a kind of animal I would like foxes, for example. I
Hmm.
mean, foxes are awesome, but otherwise, I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know. Felix is definitely a fish, so
Yes, definitely. Felix
there's no question. I can answer
is,
that.
is such a fish. It's not even. I
The
mean,
fishiest, oh boy.
you could say for Felix that answering that question would go rather swimmingly.
I will punch you in the face.
You can you cannot see it, but I'm like pointing my fingers at the camera.
Oh
Ha ha ha!
boy.
I'm the best. Yes.
All right, moving on. Does Egyptian Mr. Freeze even have any freezing related powers? I don't know. We don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. Whatever,
I
man.
mean, there's a cold element in Crossworlds.
Yeah, so you could easily use cold on Lear. Is
I
there an
mean,
explanation for Shizuka's scar, or is it just part of her avatar? Yes.
yes. She
Also,
cut
why does
herself.
Leia have similar scar on the official art but not in game? Not sure. I think that's something you need to figure out yourself.
Stefan, I
Yeah.
have to spoil this now, but Shizuka has the scar because she once tried to eat a hedgehog sandwich and she cut herself.
Damn it. But we wanted it as a surprise. So, well,
Uh,
it's not all the people. So,
yeah,
hope.
it's special for you.
Could you list the similarities between CrossCode and Xenosaga? Sure, I can actually. I think I'm the only one in our team that completed the whole saga, right? Or did
Yeah.
you?
No, I didn't.
Most people played the first one or the second one, but I rarely got to see someone who played all of them. So there are some similarities. Just basically the setting, right? Like it's sci-fi setting, of course, but there are no mechas, so sorry.
Stefan,
It's
apparently your mic is echoing, or my mic is
again.
echoing. I'm not sure.
How is this always happening?
It's a I mean, good question. Echo.
So we can give me a second.
But that's weird because Echo is a dolphin, not a fish.
Please stop. Or I will hurt you.
Oh, come on.
Right? Is it? Wait, is it better now? What is happening? What's going on?
I mean, I didn't even notice the echo, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
So
we had this problem the last time too. For some reason, this microphone is completely cool with everything. Even when we stream and I'm just talking with Felix while he's streaming. But as soon as I stream, OBS is somehow fucking up. I don't know. It's really annoying.
yeah,
Last time we
we
had really a lot of problems with it, and I don't know.
I guess it's I guess it really is because I'm just hearing you through Skype, and the echo is just through the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, something is happening
So
there. I'm not sure what exactly is happening, but so yeah, if you can tell me if the echo is gone. It stopped? All right, it stopped. Right. Then
okay,
I have to
yes.
use this microphone again. I hope you guys can live with that. It's not as good as the other one, but I'm
At least it
sorry.
doesn't have an echo. So I
Yeah,
mean,
I think that's better. So yeah, let's just
that
continue
reminds
with
me.
the
Yeah, continue the
uh,
questions first.
the similarities.
Yeah.
I mean, other things are definitely for the third game, the dialogue system, like dialogues popping up, and you
Hmm.
can
Yeah,
go
right.
into the conversation if there's a special
I mean,
word
it,
showing
it's
up.
it's called the Xeno dialogues for us for a reason.
Yeah, that's why we didn't have a name for them, so we just called them Xeno dialogues. I actually like the name because I like to play homage to that because I proposed this way back, maybe over a year ago, and we weren't sure if we want to implement it because obviously it's another feature we have to add. But I think
Hmm.
it worked out pretty well.
And I mean, CrossCode is has a scenario that fits the feature really well because I mean, in an MMO and you constantly walk by people that talk about whatever stuff, and I mean, it's really useful for that,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
it really adds to the atmosphere, I think.
yeah. So I think that's actually all of it. Maybe I have to play the game again to like really see the similarities. But I think we also take some inspiration. There are some similarities in terms of storytelling. Obviously, we can't do these cool camera tricks they did in Xenosaga because we don't have 3D or
Yeah,
something.
obviously.
So thanks, Fenrir 2000 for this question. And that's all of
Yes,
them,
it's.
actually.
Oh, okay.
As always, if you have to watch a perk, go to crosscentral.com. Can you post a link into the chat, Hannah?
Yes, yes, yes. Give me a second. What was it again?
And there you can just write down your
I
questions and we will answer them in the stream for you.
I got too many crosscode related links. I can't find cross. The big question is why don't I have Cross Central like in my brain? It's I got it. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's here is it. Here it is.
Actually, um, Shilrish, I thought the game always gave you a lot of hints to where you have to look for items.
Oh, you mean for the question? Yeah,
Yeah, it was always in the description, basically.
yeah, but I agree. I mean, most of the time it was described really well, but there were some cases where the description was a bit wonky and didn't really make that much sense. I mean, for some monsters, for example, it was a bit. I mean, unless he means like those collectible items, because those were mostly at random, or rather, they were placed on special spots, but those spots were pretty numerous and pretty random. So you couldn't really tell if you would find this or that collectible item more likely on this or that spot on the in the area. And those areas were big. So I mean,
Hmm.
finding a spot
Hmm.
that had, for example, the iceberg salad, however that was called in English, I don't know. Uh, I mean, that's like the most infamous item in Xenoblade, I think. The iceberg salad, because you needed it for a few quests and for upgrading your city, your I think the nature district needed iceberg salad.
You
and it
mean
was so
colony
rare to
6?
find.
Or,
Colony 6, yeah, right.
all right. I
And
don't. I can't. Actually, I have to be honest. I don't remember.
yeah, I mean, I do remember that item because that's yeah, it's infamous because it's really hard to find, and you really need it for some really important stuff. Another important question: are you a virgin? No. Uh,
Obviously trolling like a
yes. No,
boss.
really. Black liver bean? No, I think black liver bean is a different item. Iceberg salad. I mean, if I would translate it literally, it would be ice mountain salad, but I guess it's named differently in English. Or ice hill salad. Or maybe like frozen salad. Hmm. That's something, Stefan. Why don't we have like iceberg salad in CrossCode as a collectible for Bergen Trail? I mean, it would have made so much sense.
Go ahead and edit.
Maybe.
So you can go on in a second. I just want to say that right now I'm working on the event step, and
Hmm?
what I basically do is I set the attributes you can later um, change in the event editor. So right now I'm telling, all right, in the editor you want to select a quest, and then you want to set a var that will be set to true in case you declined the quest. All right, and that's all. And below that is a label which will basically define how this is displayed as the event step in the editor. All right, go on.
Hmm? Okay. Yeah. Agida 20 said black liver bean is another infamous Xenoblade item.
Hmm.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I've played it in German, at least with the text. I mean, obviously because there was no no German voices, but so I don't know the English name of that item. But
Yeah.
it's definitely not black liver bean because that would be a completely different word. I mean,
Oh,
iceberg salad was this one item you needed in you needed to find on the icy hills on the I think it was the shoulder of the Bionis, right?
I don't remember. As I said, I really. You mean where the ice part was? It was the
Where it is,
shoulder.
yeah,
Yeah, it was like
it's the shoulder.
the arm part and shoulder part, I think.
Yeah, yeah, like the part that you had to travel before going to Sword Valley. And
Yeah,
on
yeah.
in that area you had to find this iceberg salad, and you needed two of them for to upgrade your I think your the nature aspect of your of Colony 6 for the
Mm.
mining, and you needed another two or three for like a quest, and maybe even more for something else. And yeah, it was really hard to find a lot of those. Okay, okay. In the third last real area, so like Mechonis part or whatever. Yes, this is a Xenoblade stream now.
Yeah,
Xenoblade.
it's a thing. I'm just coding away while that. So right now I'm just making sure I'm just copying over some stuff we already did. So that's what you will
Hmm?
always see with programming. When you already did something, don't try to write it again new in some other way. Just copy it over if you already have something. Because basically, what we will do here is open a new dialogue, just like the dialogue you get when you first get melee or something, right?
Hmm?
It's there as long as you don't press anything. So we want the same, and we're just
Hmm?
making sure that as long as this dialogue is open, the event still runs. And yeah, that's
Ah,
all.
yeah.
Actually, this is already done. So right now I wrote a new event step, and if we go into the editor and reload the page, we should be able to set. Maybe it throws an error right now. That's very probable. Um, but let's input open quest dialog, and there we go. We can set our quest, and we can set in a cancel var. Let's call him temp quest cancel.
Hmm?
And yeah, looking good.
All right. Just as a side note,
Mm-hmm.
as usual, because I'm a sucker for statistics. Let me update it real quick. I was looking what other game development channels are active at the moment on Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
and we are on place 2 with
Yay!
40 viewers.
Hello,
Yeah,
everyone. Hello, everyone.
and there's one that's more popular with 119, but you don't, you shouldn't leave us now to watch him because we
He's
need you.
probably using Unity. You don't want to look at that.
I don't know. I don't really want to go into that channel real quick to what to look what he's doing because then this
Actually, we don't
stream
need it
would
here.
no we should. Oh, hey, Star Mazer.
Starmaze is in the chat. Oh,
Yeah, Star
hello.
Mazer's in the chat.
Who's Starmaze this time? Is it Cass again?
Who knows?
It's a mystery. I love mysteries.
I don't know who it is, but I would assume that the person is awesome.
You, sir. You.
Yes, that's me. Also, hello to Drakey.
Yeah, it's
It is
Kazuo.
him, Kazuo.
It's him. I choose you.
It is I.
Thanks. Thanks, Cass. Hope everything is alright on the Starmazer side of life. So let me quickly check that. Alright, so right now actually we're already done. We're already done with the event step. Right, not quite done, but right now we need to create an UI element. We need a UI that needs to be initiated and then shown as a GUI element in front. So let me just quickly see. How did we do this? Center message box. This looks good.
Oh, PAX is sued again? I didn't really pay attention to that.
Oh, I thought you guys will be at Gamescom.
Really?
No, I thought because it's a huge event, right? So it would make sense.
Personally, that would be rather cool. I mean, trying out the German kind of barbecue.
Yeah, you should really come to Germany and try some of our stuff.
Yeah,
I imagine Don will like it a lot.
But I guess you shouldn't drink the beer when you're in Cologne because that's not really representative of German.
Especially for beer, right?
Beverage.
Because
Yeah, for beer.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I thought RadicalFishGames is gonna make a Star Mazer booth at Gamescom. Well, that would be rather cool.
Wait, we are going to promote another game? Not so sure about that. Not so sure about that.
Do we even have our own real booth at Gamescom?
No, we don't have a booth. We're at the Indie Mega booth.
Oh yeah, right.
So you can come find us there. Oh, we should probably make a big announcement that we're going to be there.
But I mean, I honestly don't know right now. But, that's why I'm asking. But do we give out the same like bonus code cards like on the
Nope,
RPC
nope,
or
nope,
not
nope,
RP
nope, nope.
new ones?
I'm not sure if there are going to be cards, but if there are going to be cards, we're probably doing something else.
I mean, we still have some from RPC, I guess, that we could give out. Like, here, leftovers, take them.
I mean, we could do that, yeah. But I think we have to talk to Deck 13 about that.
Yeah, definitely. Starmazer asks, you will be at PAX at the Indie Mega booth?
No, Indie Mega. I'm sorry, Indie Arena booth.
Indie Arena, yeah.
Yeah, we won't be at PAX. Sorry, that's just too much of a trip for us. We want to save some money, so. Let me
We still need
quickly.
to we still need to save money for our big. Yes, we made it. We were successful on Indiegogo party that we still haven't done.
Right.
But I guess we should rather. I guess we should rather invest that money into development for
Yeah.
now, and then make an even bigger party when CrossCode is released.
That for sure, definitely. That's
Yeah.
something we should do for sure. So let me get back to the actual stream topic.
Yeah, oh, what? We have a topic. What's that?
Oh, what? Yeah. So right now I'm creating. I'm actually starting to create a dialogue. So this is UI development, everyone. Woohoo! First time. So first of all, I'm creating a new class, and I'm deriving from a quest base box, which has like something. Every box that has to do with quest has like a level UI and this 9 patch that automatically stretches itself. Actually looks like that. Let's go there. Actually looks like that. Very, very small. And we just stretch this. Well, not stretch this, but we take the left corner, the upper corner, put everything into 9 pieces, and then stretch the left, right, top, and bottom parts. So and the center, of course, to fit them.
Buy it lesser.
Byte lesser. All right, and that's basically it. So what we're gonna do, we actually need some more information in our dialogue. So as we can see here, we need the title of the quest and the description. So I actually did that already in the quest menu. So I will just copy that over, which will be something which looks something like that, right? So I just find this, and we use the init function. Init function always creates the UI for us, as you probably guessed. And something important here is that we need some sort of callback that gets called as soon as the dialogue is over. So that's something we need to add as soon as the UI is created. And we need to make sure that we call the parent. Actually, was there any more information? Ah, yeah, let's already set the width and the height. So I always take, I always start with the height and width that Felix basically proposes in the layout, which is 281. So dialog box width 281, and I already forgot the height, which is 218. Well, what a coincidence. So yeah, actually, are there any questions? No, right?
Not really.
If you find some, you can answer them too, for sure. Yeah. So obviously we can't explain everything here today because it's a complex system. But what I'm basically doing is, as soon as the UI gets created, I create all the sub elements and add them to the parent, so they get displayed inside the box. But why not? Why not? I think what we're gonna do today is do everything to show it, and like the acceptance and everything, we'll probably not make it because it's already 9 p.m.
Yeah, I mean, half of the time is over, roughly. I mean, we might do a bit longer, but not that long. Definitely, we will definitely not stream till midnight.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Not gonna happen. So the UI should also have some transitions, actually. Shouldn't forget about that. So because it needs to pop up, and I'm thinking about an animation. Should it come from the right or from the left? Probably from the top or from the bottom. For now, I think we should just make it an alpha transition, which is the default. And yeah, that works for now. All right, cool. So I just copy over something I already wrote here. It's always easier. And hopefully we can actually already see something. Probably gonna throw some error and we're probably trapped inside that event, but it should work. Let's go back to the message step to see how I did it here. All right. Make sure that it's always important in our system that we make sure that sometimes the right classes are imported, because if they don't, sometimes it can be that it works and sometimes it don't, because we can't say for sure when a script has been loaded. Hey Kovac, actually I'm not Laxen. I'm Stefan. No, but it's okay. It's okay.
You're Laxen today.
Yeah, I'm Laxen today. Can you make the dialogue dynamic resize? Not all of us have a HD monitor. I'm not sure what a dialogue you mean. If you're talking about the dialogue inside the game has a fixed resolution and it's just scaled up. So if I say the size of the dialogue is 281 pixels, it's measured inside those in the game resolution. So 281 actually a lot, because our width we have available is 568, I think. So we're already taking like half of it. A little bit less, but yeah.
By the way, I just realized something. Give me a second.
So setting the width and the height. And what else do we need to set? I actually wrote this code myself, but I always have to look back. I'm not really good at remembering that. But it's not bad, because using an IDE is very helpful. So we have no level, so just let us do it that way. All right, IG element at you. Oh no, that's not going to add. Well, that should be it.
Okay. Now I'm gonna post the most important link.
Is it an adult link?
Damn it!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's a tool link. Or maybe it's even a cartoon link from the 90s Zelda cartoon. Excuse me, princess.
Oh boy.
Or maybe it's a toon link from the Zelda Philips CDI games. Oh boy. It sure is boring around here. My boy, this piece is what all true heroes strive for.
No.
I wonder what Garland's up to. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm even quoting it right, but you get the drill.
Oh yeah. Maybe Teflo can join us. Oh, also there was another question. Will quests have something aside from the basic kill monsters, blah blah blah, or collect items? For sure. The system is flexible in a way. So right now we have 3 different type of subtasks, just subtasks, which are like collect, kill, or defeat. In game it will be called defeat. Kill is just for programming. And condition. They're so conditioned. So talk to this person, go to this person, do that, and do this. This is something it's kindly tied together with the event system, so we can actually say, solve this puzzle, right? And this is basically one of your tasks inside the quest. That's completely possible, and we'll likely do that. So yeah.
Yeah, what I meant was posting the Steam link to CrossCode
Yeah,
so
thanks.
people can buy it. I mean, I guess most people here have already early access version, but still,
Why not?
why not?
Actually, right now, what I see here is actually something we need to do because the dialogue should be a full screen dialogue, right?
Hmm.
It should be completely block everything,
Yeah,
and there
right,
should
definitely.
be like a button group, so you can you have to click those buttons. So something we should definitely do is maybe make a what we always did here already, make a message UI where we center in a box, and that should be done very soon. So let me quickly check here. How did we do that? All right, no, that's not what I'm going to do.
By the way, Stefan, have you ever heard of a website called Vote? Like VOAT?
No, no.
I've just did like a small search for CrossCode news from the last 24 hours, and it appeared on a website called Vote, and it seems to be like a Reddit. I mean, knockoff, I would say right now, but I mean, basically says, yeah, Vote is a censorship-free community platform, blah blah blah. So basically, it's like Reddit because it looks exactly like Reddit, just with a bit
Hmm.
different design. Well, there's a CrossCode topic there.
Oh,
Yay!
you can
Because
you
no, it's
can you post that in privately into the Skype conversation?
yeah.
I can take a look at that.
I mean, it's nothing big. It's just someone. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it into the CrossCode conversation because
Yeah, go ahead. It's all
yeah.
right.
Okay, there it is. Oh, okay. No, it's actually a bit older already, I guess. No, it's not. It's from 2014,
All right.
and it's from this. Vote is a Swiss news aggregator and social networking service where registered community members can blah blah blah. Well, it looks a lot like Reddit, so it's Reddit
But
for me.
yeah, we're gonna. I
It's
just want
Swiss
to
Reddit.
say it's probably Reddit.
Yeah,
I mean, it's okay.
why not? I mean, there are a lot of different chants, so so there could be a different Reddit. As long as there's only one Tumblr, because I'm not sure if if we need a lot of Tumblrs
Hmm.
or Twitters, because I mean, did someone mention Vote while I was surfing on Vote? Maybe. I mean, I did mention it, but I'm not sure if you were surfing on Vote. You might have been.
This message box.
Ah,
Yeah, we should do that. So right now I'm just copying stuff we already did and rewriting this. So probably this is just quick and dirty. So we quickly have something.
just the way we like it.
All right. Whatever, man. No, image box, quest box. We call this quest box. So this should definitely have a transition 2. So we probably don't need one here, actually, at least not this one.
Hmm. Actually,
So
go on if you have something to say.
no, it's cool. Go ahead.
Okay, because I mean, I was browsing the forums for a bit, uh, looking for some feedback, because I'm very interested in to know what a lot of people uh, make of the current trading system that we have. I mean, what's overall experiences are like, what's overall feedback is from the
Hmm.
players.
It's
interesting
obviously a
because
big,
I mean,
balancing thing. So feedback is
yeah,
always good.
of course. I mean, we've talked about that on the stream a while ago, but I mean, this is not the time for like fine-tuning balance or anything, but it's still good to have the feedback early on because then we can already like steer the whole balancing and the placement of the traders and the items and the item
Mm-hmm.
costs, the rarity in the right direction when during the development, and that's why I'm always wondering how most of the players deal with the trading system, what kind of items they prefer, how they if they think that it's too hard to get items, if it's too easy to get items, and all that stuff. So I mean, you can post feedback in chat if you want, but I mean, it might be a bit too detailed. So you could. We were always thankful if you like post something about that in a forum topic or like send
Mm.
us an email and all that stuff. But I guess I should also like pay more attention to Let's Players again because I haven't really watched any of those in a bit, which is a shame because there have always been quite a few very entertaining Let's Plays of CrossCode, even even during the earliest versions of the game. Like shout out to I Heart Pie Gaming.
Sorry, I was just going through the chat. Not sure if my
Oh, okay.
chat died.
No,
Um,
the chat is just really silent because they
all
are
right.
in awe
In awe, of course,
of your very image on the camera
of my
or
what? Please
of your very
stop.
image. I'm not
Please
sure if you
stop.
say it like this if you want to be if you want to sound impressive, but
Um, yeah, actually, I'm just starting to test out if the UI shows up. It probably goes bonkers, I imagine. Let's take a look. Oh, yep, told you so. Callback is not defined. Oh, yeah, for sure. Completely forgot to move that. That's what I often do. I'm not really good at writing the perfect code right ahead. I work like testing it out. And there
I
I
mean
see if.
coding. Yeah, go
Yep.
ahead.
Oh, there you can see it all. We're done for today. Bye, everyone. Yeah, you can like watch the screen. So right,
Yeah,
it shouldn't work. So you can't get out of the screen, and the transparency is actually way too low. We should
uh-huh.
increase that. About, I'm not sure, background 90%. All right, we can do that later. That's like something we probably do later. Actually, something I forgot is, oh boy, is to add the interaction. So right now, nothing works. All right, so
Nothing works. God damn it.
nothing works. So now it
Oh,
works. So we can
okay.
go into dialogue. But something I already see, what I don't like, and I think that's not an. Oh no, it's okay. It's in the design. Oh, thank God. For a second, I thought like that the PAL bars on top and the bottom shouldn't be there, but they should be there because the NPC. But yeah, we can open the acceptance dialog. As you can see, works pretty good. I'm pressing something and it moves away. And something we should immediately test out is if the cancel stuff works. So let's add an if condition here and use the TMP quest cancel. Maybe we should make that optional actually. So let's go ahead and do that. For doing that, we just say underline optional true. There we go. So then we have to make sure that this is set and this is default value if not. Alright, so now if this is set, let's, I don't know, let's do something. Let's show a task. Let's show a task. Set task. Oh, nope. Set task.
Just do it.
And if not, we are setting another task. So right now it should return true all the time. If it's not doing that, something is wrong. How about no? So it's actually false. That's not good. That's not good. So let's see. This cancel var.
What are you waiting for? Do it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Please.
Doing it
Don't
now.
put me under pressure. Under pressure. Dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun.
Wait.
Now I know why this doesn't work. Well. All right. So to make this actually work, since this is JavaScript and it works in scopes, we don't know about the scope inside that callback function.
Do I still taste good? I suppose so.
What again?
Someone is asking me if I still taste good.
Always.
I mean, I'm not sure if I taste better than Lachsen, because I mean, lachs is, or rather salmon is a very like high grade food. But I mean, I try my best.
All right. So we always need to push in the quest. Though I'm not so sure if we... No, we can't do that. Dang it. Or maybe let me just try this. Let me just do it. All right. Probably Felix is already telling me to no, you can't do that.
Actually, Felix is busy debugging the rendering engine.
Again? What the hell?
Yeah, why does this always happen?
Still not working. Why you no work?
I guess that's why some people like toast ohne Rand.
What?
Because no rendering.
Why are you doing this to me?
The good thing about stupid jokes like this is that only our German listeners want to shoot me for that.
Not so sure about that one. Much better. It's set. Why is it telling me how about no? What now? Oh, actually.
What shell is that? Electron?
What?
It's a question in chat.
No
hablo alemán, yeah.
What shell is that? What is a shell? A shell is a sea creature, right? Or is this
a blue shell?
Maybe
or
it's
a red shell.
I'm probably thinking you're talking about the IDE I'm using.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's WebStorm. WebStorm with the Dracula theme. And oh right. So why are you not working? Why you no work? Ah, because I had a typo in there. Huh. Classic. Alright. So this should work. So now we can actually tell Henne he can make different kinds of dialogues. Yeah, it works.
What? I can?
Awesome. You can make, depending on what people press on the button, you can make like different dialogues. Maybe even add some funny dialogues because people
Oh,
will
yeah, that's
not
great.
very often press no when it comes to quests.
Yeah. You're scared? You're scared? Scared, bro? Come at me.
I took an arrow to the knee. I fear nothing. Alright, so boy, this actually was pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, still got like 40 minutes by our regular schedule.
Yeah. Let me just copy that. I think we have so much space here. I don't even care. Hopefully Felix doesn't seize this, so we are good.
I mean, hmm.
Oops. Right. All right,
Yeah, by the
then
way, we will have another stream this Sunday, right?
yeah, I think Felix just said that he's going to do one.
Yeah, okay. See what? Damn it. We shouldn't say the forbidden name.
I'm just being
Stefan, god damn
lazy.
it.
I'm always keeping the 8 tile texting. I just said I just added another one of those so I don't have to do some crazy tricks with weird transparency rendering and local alpha or weirdness. Felix understands what I'm just said. Hopefully, I don't want to do that, so I'm just being lazy, and we have so much space here. We could even swap around some stuff.
So much space, but just one layer.
Oh, please, Hannah.
We
Oh no,
have like
actually,
this
that one was good. So
Yeah, I mean, it's just one layer. Okay, no, it's 2 layers. Damn it. Or it's one layer with a shadow layer. By the way, just at the beginning, I had great self-control, to be honest, because you were
but
saying like
obviously now not because now you're saying it.
I have to say it now because I mean I want people to like admire me for my self-control and for my humbleness. Basically, you were saying like uh, there was like a color, and for a second it almost sounded like there's another color of color. So that would be another like great pun for the artwork sessions.
If you say so.
If I say it's a great pun, it is a great pun. Don't argue me on my specialty.
Actually, I shouldn't know. All right. So now we're making this dialogue a little bit darker.
You mean
Nope.
like with more swear words?
Oh, come on. Nah, no. So you actually can see. Yep, looks better, definitely. So I think we're keeping that. So yeah, well, how about that? It's actually going pretty fast right now. So next thing we actually need is a line, just a simple line, and yes, we have something for that. So
Oh my
since
God!
this line doesn't really have anything to do with with
You mean
everything,
like, yeah,
don't need to access it again. So I'm just making a local var out of that.
you mean like, Jesus Christ, it's a lion, get in the car? Language is such a
Oh boy.
would say that you could say that I just crossed the line.
Oh man. Always good to have you here with
Yeah,
us today.
I mean, it's been quite a long time since I was last in the stream, so I have to
Yeah,
make up for
that's
it
true. That's true.
with like 10 times the pun.
Yeah. Yeah. Do them. Do them all.
Do them all.
Ah, so we have a lion. Woohoo.
Yay. Oh, guess who finally catch the live stream? It's Celio.
Hey,
Celio.
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 How's it going? What I want to do? What do I want to do? Actually, I want to check if Felix wants more pixels here or less pixels, depending. It's 3 pixels
And
here, so I'm always very, very precise about that. I don't like when we waste space that we could use otherwise. So that's probably 8, right? That's 8. So it should be 1 pixel above Shia LaBeouf.
Shire below.
Did we? Of course we missed you, man. Missed you so much, bro.
Yeah, of course. We miss all our fans, but you are one of those we miss you. We miss you especially, fans.
Yeah.
I mean, you did pay a lot of money, right? Did you?
So
Otherwise,
we kind of
I
have to
will.
miss you. There's no way around
Yeah.
that. Actually, now I'm thinking of it, we don't need any of these written as set. Yeah, we actually really don't need them. I probably do it anyway, just to make sure we can reuse this UI if we need them. Alright, so I still need the quest here. No matter what
Mhm.
happens, I always need the quest. And we need to push this quest here too. This quest. Probably we should load the quest for reals.
Mhm. That reminds me.
So, sorry, I actually, yeah, go ahead.
There was a pretty. I mean, we can still do Kickstarter or like crowdfunding shoutouts, right?
Sure.
I mean, there was this quite good-looking JRPG from basically from another studio from Europe, from Poland, I think. Uh, and I mean, we have to support them because we are basically JRPG homage Euro bros, if you could say it like that. But I've kind of forgot the name again.
All right.
And maybe it's already over because it might have been already a few weeks in when I saw it last time.
So now we need the task. The first task. Oh, actually, something I probably should remove here is starting this as a static quest. Save. All right. The best JRPG in this era are from Europe. It's kind of fun. Is it though? I'm not
Is it?
sure. I'm not sure if there's really. I don't know.
I mean, think about games like Felserbor and
Yeah, actually, I like the Mario and Luigi series. Well, Dream Team was a bit of tiresome because it was like too much talking, way too much
But that's
talking.
but those are not from Europe, right? Or are they?
Yeah, no, I just Celio just said it, that
Yeah, yeah, but
they.
I'm not sure what he meant about the best JRPGs for this area are from Europe. I mean, CrossCode isn't finished, if you mean that. And I'm not sure which other JRPGs are from Europe. I mean, I would say, uh, I mean, there are good like anime-inspired series and MMORPGs from France, like the Wakfu and Dofus series is really really good.
Hmm.
But that's not really a JRPG. And
Oh,
anyway,
actually,
that's
you
more
just
like
need
a tactical MMORPG, MMORPG.
Memopoka.
Don't you know like Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation? How he
Apparently not.
basically how he basically coins or calls MMORPGs MMORPG and and ego shooters like Modern Warfare ego shooters, Spunk Gargle Wee games.
No.
It's funny, but I think it never catched on for some reason. What's the Celio? You don't like Xenoblade? That means that we have to hate you now. Sorry.
Oh, you don't like one of the probably best JRPGs
Of all time.
in for Anna? Yeah. I would agree. It's really
I would
good.
agree of
So
all
I
time.
would all
I mean,
time right now.
definitely of the modern ages. I mean,
Yeah, Optimal Engine is pretty good. It has a lot of good things. Did something else. It's still a JRPG, right? That's kind of the thing of JRPGs. They should have a little bit of Japan in them
yeah,
because
yeah.
otherwise it
I
would
mean,
just be an RPG. So
wow, really?
the weirdness should be in there. Very
Okay,
important.
Celios, seriously, I have to kick you now. You are like, what you're doing is basically almost bordering to saying that a cube tree exists. Seriously. No, of course you can have that opinion. That's fine. It's just that I'm surprised that you don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, was there any other good, for me, comparable RPG? I mean, the last story was okay, but it had some weird issues with the weirdest time skips
Mm.
and the weirdest colors because this game was basically brown.
Yeah, yeah. It was basically the brown age of video games, so it had to be brown as well. I mean, to be honest, I think Xenoblade is among my like top three JRPGs. I mean, I'm not sure which one I would place like above it. Maybe like Valkyrie Profile Silmeria would be above it, but and maybe The World Ends With You. I'm not sure. I'm I have to be honest there. I'm actually more of a fan of modern style JRPGs than of classic JRPGs. At least in very special cases, if they're really well done. I mean, I don't like many modern JRPGs, but those that I do really like, I really, really like. Okay. Like literally, I was stuck by my decision of not playing the protagonist. Uh, well, I mean, you don't actually need to use the protagonist Shulk all that much later on. I
Hmm?
mean, it's
No, you
just
don't. Not at all. I mean, if
in
you,
the beginning, of course, because you don't have that many other characters, but
yeah, but you quickly probably change to Ryan, Dunban, and Ricky
yeah,
because
of course,
they
yeah.
pack a punch like real hard.
All right. I mean, my favorite party later was like Fiora. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fiora is pretty
you
good
haven't heard
too
that.
with her
Spoiler,
magic.
spoiler. But I guess for those
Oh no,
people,
not Fiora, not Fiora. How was she called?
Melia.
The Mania, genau, right. She's really good. Her
Yeah.
magic basically can topple the enemies that are above 10 levels above you.
Mhm.
Really
Melia's
cool.
amazing.
So let's see how this looks.
I mean, yeah, as I said, my favorite party would be like character 7, secret, spoiler, spoiler, Melia, and I'm not sure. I mean, I like Dunban, but I guess having Ricky in the party would be more balanced in that regard because you would have more healing.
Hmm.
But I mean, okay, it was just so enraged for the fact that I wasted 15 hours and get to the hyper big boss and was unable to combo with my characters already modeled. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean. You mean like the metal phase? Okay, okay. Well, I actually think that Xenoblade did a really good job to actually uh, guiding the player and telling the player what to do and how to play.
Yeah, and his backslash is ridiculously strong,
Yeah, backslash is really.
and
I mean,
side slash. I
his
mean,
attacks. I mean, it was really clever, I think, because in the beginning, like your starting party, Shulk and Rain had like a really obvious kind of synergy with the skills that they had. Like, for example, Rain was obviously the guy that could tank the damage really well, and Shulk obviously the guy that was that shouldn't draw the aggro and that should be able to try to attack the enemies from different angles. And you had the combos between the two to topple the enemy, for example.
yeah. So basically, what I can see is that the system is kind of hard to understand right off the bat.
Yeah, it's different. It's different,
Mm.
definitely.
I mean, I hadn't much of a problem. I thought it was very clever designed, and I like to like try out different things to defeat strong enemies. I didn't felt like cheated. I felt like there was too much UI for the game, for the resolution, especially for the resolution.
Mm,
But
yeah.
otherwise, I think it was cool.
I mean, I'm actually almost a bit worried for Xenoblade X. I mean, I personally will love it. I'm absolutely sure of it. But it looks like it has so many systems and so much complexity that I'm almost a bit afraid that a lot of players um, won't like it because they would be a bit too like you know um, it would it might be a bit too overcomplicated for some players. But I mean, we will see. I mean, I haven't played it myself so far. I've only seen a few streams and stuff.
Alrighty. So, just going away from Xenoblade for a second, just added
Welcome to
a
Xenoblade.
task. Yeah, just added a task entry. So, but there's a bug. Like there's a like small entry that basically tells us, all right, you actually done this, but it's not true. So something is off. Something is off. Is task done? Something happens here that shouldn't happen. Oh, it's like that. If it's larger, right? I actually like the fact that Xenoblade Chronicles X will do this. Basically saying, well, screw you guys, we're adding complex systems. I think Hannah just crashed.
Oh, sorry. I had my microphone disabled because I had
Ah,
to
alright.
cough a bit. Yeah, I mean, I I personally will most likely love it because as you would as you might guess from what I said earlier, that Valkyrie Profile Cimmeria is one of my favorite JRPGs of all time.
Mm.
Uh, I really like complex systems you have to that give you a lot of possibilities to fight or a lot of possibilities to like optimize your characters and all that stuff.
Mm.
Speedwagon all the way, yeah, definitely. Let's talk about JoJo now. Stefan, do you know JoJo? JoJo's Bizarre
Heard,
Adventure?
yeah, heard from it. Never read it. Sorry.
Um, there's an anime about it. That is, I mean, it started like 2012. It's really, really good. I mean, it takes a bit to get into it, I would say, because it's really different from a lot of other animes because it's really crazy and it's really silly and over the top, but it still has a serious drama at heart. It's just really, really passionate. Like, and it's also really slow paced. I would say, it's not really a lot of full on fast paced action, but it's still amazing. I mean, you should definitely give it a shot at some point because it's really a big part of anime manga history. I think. Yeah, part one was okay, but part two was amazing, and everything after that was just crazy.
Hmm. Oh, I should probably do that.
Yeah,
So no, sorry, I was talking to myself, coding.
Oh, okay. I thought it was yeah.
I probably won't have time for playing much
Yeah, I
games.
understand. Or for watching a lot of animes. Uh, I mean that's a big problem. With Xenoblade X, like coming out in Europe in what October, November, December.
I think it was December.
Yeah, and
I hope at least it is because obviously it's I'm going to play it and it's probably
yeah, but
not good.
we should definitely keep ourselves restrained a bit to not like I mean, I'm already really restrained because I'm not playing Splatoon. Huh? Everyone's like everyone and their mother and their mother's cat is playing is playing Splatoon right now. Just I aren't. So feeling so left out.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
All right. Why is this like that? Oh wait, wait. Is it like going inside here?
Stefan,
Oh,
you
yeah.
you should you should know what goes inside what at your age.
Come on, please, please.
Yeah.
Why
Sorry,
are you doing this to
I,
me?
I wasn't really paying attention right now, so I don't even know what you were talking about. But I can assume that it was not about what I was playing at
Oh,
right
I
now.
see my problem here. Sorry.
That's good.
um, in this
Oh God,
moment,
the joke.
everything is daijoubu.
Oh, that's good.
First of all, finished quests is an object, so if we access this and there's something in it with the ID, then it should always return true. Just thinking out loud, it helps. And
Yeah.
right now, this shouldn't be true anymore. I actually don't even, by the way, I don't even own Splatoon.
Mhm. Yeah,
Ah,
me
it's
neither.
working. Very nice. It's working.
Actually, Necroman, I did watch season two. I mean, I basically watched. No, I didn't watch season two of Stardust Crusaders. Yeah, right. I still haven't seen that, but I have seen like the normal JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which was basically the first two story arcs, and I saw Stardust Crusaders season one. So yeah. Ah, I can't wait for Speedwagon in CrossCode. Maybe. I guess CrossCode needs at least one JoJo reference.
Does it? Yeah, you
So
can put one in the items.
yeah. I mean,
There's always
we have
space in the items.
in
Or
the items. There's always space. I mean, we have so many silly references in the items.
that's
But to be
true.
honest, the best references is the balls that you have to recharge when you're out of stamina. That's the best reference ever, and
I actually thought it was pretty stupid when I wrote it, but all right.
I mean it is, but of course it's a good reference because of that, because it's so in your face that it's so balls in your face that you just have to love it.
Very good. Yeah, so right now I'm adding the rewards. First of all, I need a little image UI there. What you can see here, what I'm always trying to do is I try to make the graphics exactly as we laid them out. So it should look something like that. So I'm thinking this should be aligned with this here. And then there's going to be a line here. Actually, has this line a dark background? No, alright. So then we set the position, and the position we will start from the top.
Mhm.
Not starting from the bottom. Now we're here.
Oh, we have a shipper on board.
Wait, what?
No, not for CrossCode. I mean, I'm not sure. Have there already been CrossCode ships like shipping?
I'm not
I
following.
mean, le- of
Not at
course
all.
we had Leah on a ship, but I mean, like pairing shipping, like with with everything that has a fandom, there is always shipping.
Ah, yeah. Actually, that's funny because I just recently told about this word and
Hmm.
the meaning of it because I didn't understand it.
You
I
didn't know it,
wasn't.
really?
No,
Okay.
I didn't know. I was like, what? What are you? Huh? I was really confused.
Yeah, it's quite funny that they use the word shipping, and it's
Well, it
especially
makes sense because it comes from relationship.
yeah,
So,
of course, but it's pretty funny because you have the word like canon, right? Like
hmm
canon, like it's part of the canon of a show. And what do ships often have, or at least pirate ships? Cannons. So you can say like a ship is canon. That's actually not a pun that I thought out. It's just something that I actually have read somewhere, and I think it's even a pun
read somewhere.
that is widely accepted. Yeah, like TV tropes and whatever. Don't hurt me. By the way,
Don't
CrossCode still
hurt
needs
me no more. Alright, go on. Sorry.
um, CrossCode still needs a TV tropes entry,
It does.
and it needs a Wikipedia entry, and it needs
No, it has a Wikipedia entry.
it has really.
No, oh, no, not the Wikipedia, but Gamepedia, right?
Oh yeah, right. Of course, we have. Actually, I should link that real quick.
Link?
Link and Toon Link, an adult Toon Link.
No.
Here, CrossCode has its own Gamepedia wiki. So if you need some information about CrossCode, you might find something in there, but it's still quite empty. So if you have feel the calling of being a great writer, a great writer of Wikipedia articles, and a fan of CrossCode, you can write CrossCode articles.
Hmm.
I mean, actually, you might find CrossCode on Wikipedia as a sub-entry of like deck 13 or something, but I guess we are still not officially in the lineup or whatever.
I'm actually not sure. Something you need to ask
I
Felix
I guess when
about.
I oh yeah, right. Actually, CrossCode. I've seen that like recently. CrossCode is on the article list of VU software
Yeah, that's something I saw
because
too. For some
yeah,
reason, we sometime once we said that, right, it became true for everything, even for Wikipedia.
yeah. I mean, we
We
said it
never
like
said
once.
we never said anything sure, right? Like we never said yeah, definitely for sure. We just said it runs, it works.
It, it works on the VU, and then like a few news sites like posted it that that CrossCode is planned for VU, and then a lot of other news sites just went with it, and now we are on Wikipedia, I guess. It's
Well,
quite great.
that's how snowballing effect worked.
Yep.
So everyone that's still interested in the stream,
Wait, we're having a stream.
yeah,
I'm just
actually we have
talking to
one.
you about stuff uh, and looking at other things and at the chat it sometimes.
Wow, incredible.
Incredible.
Oh, that will not
Incredible.
work.
Damn it.
So we could actually. I'm wondering if this works. Not so sure if the padding is off a bit. If we display the correct description, it's not. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? To be announced. All right, to be announced is actually all right.
Yeah, right.
Wasn't it description? Quest types. Description. Oh, it's already an object, so we just have to put in the description and it should work. I'm really curious how this looks. I'm not sure if we should center the description message or if we should make it so it's starting at the left side. I think at the left side will look better.
Hmm?
Yeah, this looks good. Tell me what you think, Hannah.
Mm-hmm. It will take a while.
Yeah, I'm working on.
By the way, there's a question. Which
Yeah,
games besides SNES RPGs or Super Nintendo JRPGs inspired CrossCode, if even?
definitely Yoshi's Island or Super Mario World 2.
Yeah. Definitely Yoshi's Island.
Basically, the
And
core mechanic of CrossCode comes from Yoshi's Island,
hmm,
throwing balls and everything.
throwing balls at everything. Okay, you mean like the quest window popping up or what?
That is like saying Dark Souls is an JRPG. Well, it is.
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, we've talked about that a few times already, but RPG is a genre that is really hard to define, actually. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
like previously, we always said like West RPG and JRPG. I wouldn't call, for instance, I would never call Dark Souls a West RPG. It's simply not. It has some elements that are just very Japanese. That I don't game elements that I don't find in Western RPGs or rarely. And I also find RPGs made in the West that are not very Western. But it's
uh,
still
do you know the RPG Septerra Core?
you always talk about this.
Really?
Yeah,
I
you
do?
told me about this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk about this all that much, but it's definitely a game made in the West that is heavily inspired by JRPG systems. Like the combat system is like a typical active time combat JRPG system, and the combat system is basically like Chrono Trigger or Skies of Arcadia.
Oh, okay.
With it has this active time battles, and there are combination attacks, and you basically are battling directly on the map, so your positioning can influence certain things like area of effect attacks and stuff like that.
Sounds good to me.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a really good it's a really good game, to be honest. It also has a pretty good story, pretty good characters. The funny part is, aside from the combat system and the leveling system, it's actually rather Western because it has this. It's pretty adventure-esque in style. Like you have to examine things with your mouse and a point-and-click style, and talk to people about different topics to get forward in quests. So yeah, I mean, I never beat it, but it was a good game. I mean, you should when you talk to Gala again, you should definitely mention that game because I think he's a big fanboy of that game, from what I remember.
Septara Core.
Subterra Core, yeah.
We'll see about it. So, I think I will stop here because adding this is another block, and I don't think that will happen so fast. So probably working on this off screen and finishing this up. Well, basically what we're missing is the experience you get, the money you get, and the items, if any. And something we can already mention is that there will be experience you get from quests, and those experience always refer to the current level, right? Like
Yeah,
you in CrossCode, you gain levels every time you pass the threshold of 1,000 points,
like with monsters, basically.
right? And so every time you level up, the calculation changes. That's also why a quest has a level. So on level 50, for instance, when a quest gives you maybe 100 XP, I think it's times 2.5 or something like that, maybe more. So there's a scaling to it that will increase the amount of experience you get. The larger the level is in comparison to yours.
Hmm.
So the quest level is 52, and this is 1,200. If you're above that level, of course, you don't get that much experience. But there is a little bit extra because you can get a basic boost. Like here, for instance, there you see that you can get plus 25 bonus experience. And those will be added regardless of the level. So you'll get an extra boost.
Interesting.
So there's an option for that, and I guess those optimizing people will look out for that.
Yeah. Min-maxing
All right.
experience.
All right. Let's quickly summarize what we did today.
We talked
First
a
of
lot
all,
about stuff.
yeah, we talked a lot about games as usual.
Yeah.
And we actually did coding.
Well, you did, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we all did by supporting you and by looking what you
Yeah.
did and stuff.
By listening to my rambling. Stupid code, why not work here? Damn it.
Stupid code. Take this.
Yeah, we actually, what we did, we added an event step that starts the dialogue, the quest dialogue, and we added this dialogue and made it so that the level is displayed, the title, the description, and the first task to be completed. And also this little line with the rewards later on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
So basically, we did reach that small deadline.
Yeah, I think that's alright. So I will do the rest later on, and it's really not much to do. It's just some adding. I probably think I will do something to make it faster here. Just
Hmm?
some sort of flexible UI that takes an image and a number and just puts them together like that. Yep,
Hmm?
that'll work. Alrighty,
Yeah. So
I think that's it.
that was
So we worked on the quest
pretty
system.
pretty productive 2 hours roughly.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, it could be more productive, but when you talk next to it, it's a little bit more difficult. Especially when
Yeah,
I
of
talk to
course.
someone, then it's a little bit more difficult. But yeah, definitely.
Of course. I mean, for a stream, it was pretty productive, and I mean, it's stream is not just work, work, work. It's also having fun with our loved ones.
Right.
Which, but of course, mean our fans because those are the most loved ones of them all. Uh, but
Right.
of
Let's do
course,
something final here that the quest actually starts.
okay.
So as I said, we don't see any pointers for that, but we can look into the synopsis menu. So we see the quest, find the broken check room, we press again, the quest is added. And we can find the broken check
Yo,
room.
yo, test.
Still there. Everything's cool. And the quest is gone. Alright. Works. Very nice.
Bye, Celio. Nice to have you here.
And something we can also do before we go. Let's teleport to the latest map Felix did. Life in action.
Oh, you mean that one? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a cool one.
We know that the perspective is a little bit odd, but we're just doing this because old games did it, so we do it. It looks cool. And we basically did the same in Bergen Trail. The perspective doesn't make sense, but it looks
Yeah,
good.
perspective is. I mean, we basically follow the to go by TV tropes. We basically follow the rule of cool for
Right.
perspective, or the rule of looks good. But I guess a lot of games in that perspective do that, right? I mean, didn't like Terranigma also have quite a few
Yeah,
weird
definitely.
perspectives?
Yeah, they had some weird perspective. That's true. No, the
Ah,
wall.
it looks so nice. So to be honest, for me personally, it's pretty hard to top the Bergen Trail maps because I mean, from the graphic standpoint, like I so love the Bergen Trail tile set.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Especially you can do a lot of crazy stuff with it.
Yeah,
So
definitely. And I mean, I just like the colors very much because you have a lot of variety. You have those dirt colors and those the typical grass that's a bit darker, and of course the snow. It's offers a lot of variety. Yeah, Necroman. Perspective in top-down games.
well, it works. I think it's not so bad.
It
So
works. Yeah. I mean, it's part of the challenge sometimes, so.
yeah, I think the path 6, by the way, is missing the navigation map.
It is, yes. I haven't done that. I've just
All
done
right.
the yeah, right. I placed provisional enemy spawners, but I didn't place enough map. Right. Yeah, right. I guess I will just do that after the stream
All right.
before I forget it.
All right, everyone. Then, any final questions?
Any final questions? Uh, Will there be a male protagonist? I can't play just a female protagonist. I don't want that. Meh, meh, meh.
Well, suck it up, yo.
Suck it up, boy. Yeah, we are basically ending soon because
Yeah.
we won't have like Felix drawing.
Yeah, no drawing and yeah. Currently, we're really focused on creating new content, finishing up this quest system for you guys
Yeah.
and gals, of course.
Save hashtag save Manlia.